Like, what? Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It is your girl, Victoria Armonie, and I know why you're here. The title, of course. So today I'm gonna be doing my makeup, and I'll show you all the products and everything, like a little quick little get ready with me. Makeup, I'm gonna try to do something to this head, and then put on like a cute little outfit or whatever, and then we kind of go from there. But while I'm doing my makeup, I am gonna be telling y'all a quick little story time. When my hairstylist basically had me messed up, like, okay? So if you want to see this video, of course, and the intro, if the look intrigued you, definitely just keep on watching. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right on into it. I'm gonna put on a little bit of lip oil. This is the Glassified lip oil from Morphe in the shade Fairy Tale. So I'm gonna put this on and basically just prep my lips while I do my makeup, so my lips are nice and luscious, because I am going to be using a liquid lipstick and we don't do dry lips, okay? And there we are. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off with my eyebrows, and like, I'm sorry if my voice sounds extremely raspy. I need to drink some tea, but but I'm gonna start with my eyebrows. I'm gonna use the MAC eyebrow styler in the shade Spiked, and I'll have every product that I use listed down below, as well as a link to help you find it better. But I'm gonna go ahead and start with my brows and get into the story. So over the summer, during the pandemic, you know, everybody was kind of like struggling to get their hair and nails done or whatever the case. Just, you know, on in the struggle, basically. So what I did, I waited. I wanted to get some braids because, you know, usually in the summertime, those are like it's the perfect time to get braids because it's the protective style. If you're black, you know the protective styles. Just to make sure that your hair is nice and protected. So I had gotten my hair braided earlier this year by this braider. I'm not gonna like say her name or anything, but she braided my hair earlier this year, and the experience was cool. I mean, I can't really complain. The only downside from the very first appointment earlier this year, I want to say like back in January, was that it took forever. If I remember correctly, the service was gonna take let me see. So I don't exactly remember what time the service, like the length of the service was, but I want to say it was like 6 hours maybe, because I was getting like the knotless, smaller, not like jumbo or anything, which typically you get done faster. So they were smaller, and I do have a lot of hair, I will admit. But it said maybe like 6 hours and I'll be done with my service. My appointment started at 10 o'clock in the morning, and mind you, she was asking me if I wanted to like push it to 11 or whatever the case, and I was like, no, I have something to do later on tonight. But I got there at 10 and I didn't leave there until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So that was the first experience. Now, you know, during everything, she was very professional, whatever the case. It was cool, so I didn't have really any complaints. But like, it took forever, like, geez. So that was the first time I ever got my hair done by her, and that was it. So I booked her again during the summer because I wanted my hair braided, you know, back to back for the protective style, and I wanted to get some braids. So I was like, okay, cool. And at the time, she wasn't doing any hair because of the pandemic, which I completely understand. But once she said that she was back booking for the month of July, I was like, let me hop on, and I booked my appointment back in the beginning of June. So I booked it in the beginning of June for like a month in advance, over a month in advance basically. And so let me finish with my brows, y'all. I can't talk and do my eyebrows at the same time. So I finished my brows. I used the MAC eyebrow styler and spiked. I used my Tarte concealer to clean it up. I used the Shape Tape and Shade 53S Deep Sand. And to conceal my eyebrows, I used the Morphe M432 brush. And just to blend it out, I just used an e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. So that's all that I've done so far. Let's hop back into the story and start finishing up the look. The eyes are gonna be really simple. I'm honestly gonna use my bronzer, which is the Fenty bronzer. I just spit. The Fenty bronzer in Mocha Mami. I was gonna say Mocha Mahogany for some reason. Mocha Mami, and I'm gonna use just a little fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M441. And yeah. I love the bronzer, just kind of brings color back into my lid so it's not so concealed. I love it. Sorry, I had to turn off my fan because my eyes will not stop watering. If you have runny eyes, allergies, when there's too much wind, let me know down below because I feel like I'm the only person in the world who just tears up for everything. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead with my eyeliner. I'm using the Clinique Pretty Easy Liquid Eyeliner pen. Let me go ahead and finish with my story. If I can talk and do this at the same time, I will. If not, right after I booked the appointment, I got an email, not an email, a text message the next day stating your appointment has been confirmed. Here's the address, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. See you soon, basically. And I was like, okay, thanks, can't wait for my braids. See you soon. This was a month prior to my actual appointment. So, I had scheduled my appointment, I want to say maybe at 10. I always like 10 o'clock because it's not too early and it's not too late in the afternoon. So I can still have some of my day, you know, so that's what I did. She texted me the morning of my appointment at 8:30 in the morning. Mind you, I had scheduled it to 10. So she texted me, said, good morning, this is, if possible, can we reschedule your time to 11 a.m. You know, like I said, I like to schedule my appointments at 10 o'clock. If it is available. If it's not available, okay, the next earliest, which may be sometimes like at 12, whatever, then I can kind of work my way around it. But I schedule it that way because if I have time after to do whatever I want to do, I have that time. So that's why I always schedule my appointments at 10. So she texted me like an hour and a half before my appointment and was like, can you schedule it for 11? Which is an hour later, an hour after my appointment. So, it is storming outside. Cool. So I was like, yeah, that's fine, whatever. And I'll text her back 30 minutes later. I'm like, yeah, that's fine, because I'm like kind of tired anyway, so I could just kind of like lay in bed or whatever. No worries. So she texts me back at 10. An hour later, Mind you, I'm about to start getting ready to head out the door. And it's like, correction, 11:30. I have to stop at the wholesale store for 2 of my clients today. My scheduling just updated. Okay. I mean, okay. And I'm a business owner myself, and a lot of things come up, honestly. And I'm a very understanding person, especially if you do have a business and you're a Black business owner. I'm very, very understanding about, you know, what's going on, because I know that we have a life outside of work and our business, so I get it. I myself am a business owner as well. I'm a makeup artist, so you know, things do come up, and I'm very accommodating, and I'm sure any of my clients can attest to that. I'm very accommodating. If they say, like, I literally just had a client book an appointment, and she was coming to me, text me like a day or two in advance and said, hey, can you travel to me? You know what? And I'm like, okay, yeah, cool, no problem. You know, of course there's a travel fee, but that's besides the point. I'm very accommodating, and I'm not like, oh no, or, you know, I'm very understanding for people, what they have going on, and I'm always just ready to work and get the job done. So I'm like, okay. And mind you, we have the same scheduling platform, and she was like, oh, my scheduling just updated. And I was like, what? Like, we both have the same scheduling sites. Okay, whatever. So I said, she texted me this at 10 o'clock, so I texted her at 11:10. I'm like, okay, I'll be there a little after 11:30. Now at this point, I'm not in a rush, because you literally just postponed my appointment twice, 2 times, because you said 11 and now 11:30. And can we talk about how this wing looks? Like, yes. I'm done with my wings. I'm gonna go in with my Tarte mascara. This is the Man Eater mascara in black, I'm assuming. Voluptuous mascara. Okay, sorry. Put a little mascara for my lashes, my false lashes, and my eye will not stop watering. Great. Back to the story. I text her. I'm like, okay, well, I'll be there after 11:30, because at this point there's a lot going on, and like, obviously you're not even ready, so I'm gonna just take my time at this point, and that's just it. So I told her I'm gonna be there, you know, after 11:30. Mind you, it could have been 11:35, 11:40, but just know I'm gonna be there shortly after 11:30, after you've rescheduled my appointment twice the day of. So, and I'm just using the Morphe Oh Baby highlighter stick. That's like a little nude shade in my waterline. I'm gonna put some glitter on my lower lash line. This is the J. La Rue Cosmetics glitter, if my camera will focus. Super pretty, and this is in the shade, or the color, or the name Fairy Dust. And I'm just gonna add a little bit on my lower lash line and put on my lashes as well. I'm gonna do both of those using Duo's lash glue. So now I have my lashes on. The glue is still drying. I'm gonna go ahead and start adding the glitter. Okay, so now that I've added the glitter on my lower lash line, I did add a little bit more, little mascara on my lower lashes. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and start on the face. I'm gonna go in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I'm also gonna pair it, if I keep knocking stuff over, pair it with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer as well, and finish on with the Story. So, the girl says, after I say, okay, I'll be there a little after 11:30, she texts back, within that same minute and was like, okay, no problem. So I'm like, okay, cool. So she texts back 10 minutes later, after she was like, okay, no problem. Text back 10 minutes later, and it's like, I'm sorry, I had a lot going on this morning, so I will be late. I have to drop my baby off at her grandparents' house because my other babysitter wasn't dependable. If you would like to reschedule, I will fit you in later on today with a complimentary discount. Or if you're unable to reschedule your appointment, I will refund your full service. So me, I'm like, oh, like it's no problem, I'm off today. You know, if it is, you know, later or like an hour, whatever the case, that's fine. So I text her back and I'm like, okay, no, it's fine, I'm free today. So if you can fit me in later today with a discount, that'll work. Okay, like I feel like I'm being way more, you know, just understand it. Again, once again, like I just said, like just trying to, like I understand she just had she has a newborn baby. I understand that, you know, a lot of us have a lot going on, and not being able to find a babysitter. You can't have a newborn at the shop that you braiding hair. Like, that's just too much. So I understood that. So I'm like, okay, no, it's fine, fit me in later today. Blah blah. Text me back within that same minute, and it's like, okay, thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I'll text you when I'm en route. So I text back an hour later. I'm like, okay, because when she texts, I'll text you when I'm en route. I was like, okay, well, she is obviously dropping her off at her grandparents' house, the baby, and we'll be on her way back to the shop. So me being the person I am, so I won't have anybody else waiting, and we already rescheduled and went through this whole thing. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm already driving to her shop, and mind you, where I stay like 35 to 45 minutes away. So, you know, with that being said, it's far. So I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia liquid highlighter and bronzed. Some cheekbones. And I'm gonna go in with my Luminous Silk Foundation by Armonie in the shade number 14. Do a couple pumps on the back of my hand. And then I'm gonna be using the IT brushes for Ulta, and this is the Airbrush Full Coverage Complexion number 77 brush. So while I'm already on the way, like about to, like I'm 5 minutes away from her shop, she texts me and it's like, I text her at 12:27. I'm like, okay. She texts me at 12:43 and it's like, can I fit you in tomorrow around 5 p.m.? What? Okay. At this point, just stop. Like, there's no way that this is real right now. Because you just said you was gonna schedule me, put me in today. Like, I'm just confused. And 5 o'clock, that's late as hell. Like, okay. And I was very upset. I was just like, okay, whatever. I was upset the fact that you literally wasted my whole day. Now it's 1 o'clock. And I was getting my hair done for my anniversary. I tried to go find somebody else to do my hair that same day or the next day. Everybody's booked that I usually go to. And 4, I wasted my time and gas driving all the way over here for nothing. So I was like, okay, you know, whatever. Okay. I just so happen to be off the next day. So she's like, okay, well, can I schedule you for tomorrow around 5 o'clock? And I'm using the same concealer that I used to conceal my eyebrows. The Tarte Shape Tape. This makeup looks kind of crazy, but whatever. My eyes won't stop watering. And I'm using my Patrick from Juno & Co. Make sure all the water is out of there. There you go. So when she texted me talking about some scheduling for 5 o'clock tomorrow, I'm not gonna lie, I was pissed. I was like, what was the point of doing all this today? Like, these are my only 2 days off before my anniversary. I wanted my hair done. Like, this is a freaking joke. It's a joke, right? Like, this is a joke. It has to be. It is. I'm just setting the under eye with some Derma Blend translucent powder. I look crazy. Yeah, text me that. Oh, let me go back. Says, okay, can I fit you in tomorrow around 5 p.m? And at this point I was pissed. So I was like, okay, whatever. Like I said, I just so happened to be off the next day, so it kind of worked out. So she texted back and was like, okay, this is at 1:30. I texted back at 12:45. I was like, okay, I'm gonna reschedule you now. So at this point, I'm already on the side of town, and I just stopped at my boyfriend's house because I'm like, I'm already over here. I'm not gonna go back home. Like, I'm just not. So I ended up staying over there at his house for the day. Spend time with him since I'm over there. Anyway, so literally the next day comes. I'm already at home, by the way, at this point. Up, about to get ready for my appointment at 5 o'clock. Mind you, it's the place where I'm going is not far, but it's far. Like, it's a drive. So I have to leave like at 4 o'clock to be there by 5 o'clock, just in case there's traffic, just in case anything. And I'd rather be early and be on time than have to look for the place and be late and waste somebody's time. Because like I said, I am a business owner, so I do understand everything that comes with it. I get it. So it's now 4 o'clock and I'm now getting ready to basically about to leave my house. Get a text message. I'm thinking, okay, she's like, okay, you know, like a reminder text message, because usually sometimes I send those out an hour before their appointment, or the day before, whatever the case. But with everything happened the day before, I get it. Cool. Get a text message. Good afternoon. I'm so sorry, but I won't be able to do your hair today. Sorry for the continuous inconvenience. Your refund will be sent and I will send you a screenshot of your receipt. Like at this point, this has gotta be a joke. It's gotta be. There's no way. So I'm like, what? What? I'm using the MAC Studio Fix powder in NW55 to set the rest of my face. I'm bringing some color back. But I'm like, what? Okay. Okay. And an hour before the appointment, like you know when something just pop up, you're like, oh, I gotta, an hour before the appointment, you knew you wasn't gonna be able to do my hair. You knew it. And you wasted my time and money and my gas for driving over the day before. I look crazy. But it's all come together. It is. I just look really bright under the eyes from my powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and bronze because but yeah, like you knew you wasn't gonna be able to do my hair. You knew that way before, an hour before my appointment. You knew it. So I just said, okay, like I don't want to go back and forth. I don't want to do nothing. I'm gonna get my refund, whatever the case. I'm pissed. I'll never book with you again. And I'm the type of client where I book with you in advance. I don't ask for no type of discount. I come up, I show out, I show up. I tip, and I post on social media. So my clients gonna know about who do my hair, who do my eyelashes, who do my makeup, not makeup. Who do my hair, who do my eyelashes, who do my nails. People gonna know, and they gonna go book with you. And that's just it. Because whether you think about this or not, I'm an influencer. People will see, or they gonna go to your page. You're gonna get some type of insight, something. Like, since you missed out, and honestly, that's on you. Like, you must out on a good client for one, and for two, like I'm a client where like you like when I come to you. I don't do too much talking. I always, you know what I'm saying? Like I just sit there and let you do what you do. And that's it. I don't know. I'm a good servicer. I do what I on my business, you know what I'm saying? I do what I'm supposed to do. But when I'm in somebody else's chair or in somebody else's seat to be able to go get my service done, I'm a good client as well. I know how to play both parts. So for you to do that, and I just thought that's trifling. Like that's so trifling. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So mind you, this was on the 22nd and my anniversary is on the 26th. So 4 days before my anniversary. That's another reason why I'm pissed. Like I could have booked somebody else. I could have been getting some other service from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Okay, sis. I'm using MAC's Raisin Blush. So I text her 5 days later because she did say that my refund was gonna be sent, right? Cool. It's been 5 days with my refund. Like, and I had to cancel on somebody makeup, but I sent it in their payment immediately. Something that I know is gonna go immediately into their account. I don't need to go through my booking site. I'm gonna send it right the fuck to you, like right quick. And it's been 5 days. Well, my refund, you said you're gonna give me a screenshot of my receipt of the transaction going back to me, whatever. Don't have that. So text her back 5 days later on Monday when I was going back to work. Hey, hello, good morning. I still haven't received my refund. How long does that usually take? She texts me back and it's like 3 to 7 business days. Like how, like, am I overreacting? Am I overdoing it? But how trifling is that? You literally wasted my days, 2 days back to back in a row with a service that you knew that you weren't gonna be able to provide. And then instead of you making it right, you being a business owner, being professional, and sending me my deposit back immediately back to me on a type of site, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, something that I could get immediately because you weren't able to deliver your service, and now you're making me wait for the money that went instantly to your account. It's baffling to me. It's honestly baffling. I don't understand. And I don't understand you being a business owner, you think that that's okay and that this is perfectly fine. You can't. Like, no, you're sick. So I didn't even text her back. I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna wait. I'm trying not to be so, like, even if this is my money and I need my money right now because you messed up and I need to go try to go get my hair done. Well, my anniversary's already over. I'm gonna get my hair done by somebody else. So I want to get my hair done. Like, I really want my hair done. So, it rolls around. Now it's August 4th. So I text her back. I text her, hey, I have yet to receive my deposit back. It's been almost 2 weeks. Is there any way you can send the refund through Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or anything of the sort? It's been an inconvenience, and I just really would like my refund. Thanks so much. So I feel like that was very professional. I feel like I went the route of trying to be the bigger person and all that. Highlighter, I'm going to use NARS St. Bart's. I feel like I was being professional, basically. Like I would want anybody to do for me in my business. You know what I'm saying? Kind of come correct for one. But I get that it's y'all money and I'm not gonna play with nobody's money. And I feel like she was playing my money. So I text her that, and she texted me back and was like, good evening, who am I speaking to? Y'all, what do you mean? For one, you never sent me confirmation of my refund on what day it was actually supposed to be going back. It's been 2 weeks now. 2, you being a business owner, knowing that you owe a client some money because of a service that you were unable to provide, have yet to check up on me and say, oh, have you received the refund? I sent it back on this date here. Send confirmation. I sent it back on this date here. Has it gotten to you yet? If not, I'm so sorry. Be apologetic about something. I'm so sorry. But it should be back soon. Give it another 1 or 2 days, whatever the case. Boom. Let me know that you're like there, that you actually care about your clients and not just about getting some money. Like, it's just I don't understand why you would feel like that was okay. The next point. If you knew that you owed a client or anybody some money, why would you delete my number or message thread, anything of the sort, and you know that you have to keep in contact with me just in case something may have happened with me getting my refund back? And me being the client, me that's supposed to be getting the service that you never provided, why do I have to sit here and explain myself yet again and still no money's back in my account? Okay. Cool. Coolio. I'm going to use the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist because I feel like my skin is dry as ever right now from all the powders. But I was like, what? Okay. So I text her back and I'm like, my name is Victoria. I booked an appointment with you back in the beginning of June for a date of July 21st for me to get large knotless braids for an event. You postponed that day until the next day, then canceled my appointment on the 22nd. Said you'd send my refund that day as well as a screenshot confirming so. You said it'd be 37 business days for me to get that back, but it'll be 2 weeks tomorrow. Ellipses. ... She read the message the next day, the following day, and didn't respond to my message. And I was not gonna sit here and wait or play the games. Like, so I called my bank and disputed the charge. I'm not gonna sit here and play games with anybody about my money. And like, no, I'm not doing it. Y'all are childish and y'all are too old for that. And you supposedly want to call yourself a business owner and you don't know how to conduct business. It's baffling to me. I don't understand. I would never do anything of the sort, and if I did, I would make sure that my client excuse me, who is somebody that I would want to come back to me to be able to conduct business yet again, to be able to make me money and make sure that my client is settled, has a good experience for one, leaves happy, and if they don't, try to do whatever I can to be able to make sure that they are happy so that I don't leave a bad taste in their mouth. You don't do anything of the sort. Like, nothing. So either you didn't send the refund like you said you were that same day, or you just trifling and don't care, basically. So I'm like, okay. This girl is obviously psychotic. If you think that I'm about to just sit around and let $50 be out of my $50 be out of my bank account for a whole almost 2 months now at this point, you tripping. For something I didn't get, no. I'm using MAC's Chestnut Lip Liner. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are really crazy. So I called my bank and I told them that I'm disputing the charges because I was charged for a service, had a deposit for a service I'd never received. The girl supposedly canceled the appointment and refunded me the money. So it's gonna take 3 to 7 business days. It's been 2 weeks, and my money was back in my account the following day, thanks to my bank. But like, a client should never have to do that. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. That's the last resort. No. Me being a client to anybody, I've never had to do that before. Paying a deposit, paying money, for any service, hair, nails, lashes, whatever service it may have been. I've never had to do that. Like, it's disgusting, honestly. I'm gonna use a liquid lipstick to do like an ombre lip. I'm using this one from Anastasia in the shade Naked. Now this is gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna be too light for me, but I'll make it work. And I'm gonna go in with my Chanel lip gloss in the shade, excuse me, this is in the Rouge Cocoa Gloss in number 716. I think this is Caramel. And I'm going to use MAC's Clear Lip Gloss on top to make it super glossy. Love it. So now I'm about to do my hair, and I don't know if I want to do my hair just yet, but I'll come back to show y'all. I may leave it in a bun, honestly. Do like, make it cuter, neater, of course, and then yeah. So I went ahead and put my hair in a bun and threw on this cute little top, and that is the completed look. And my story time, let me know what you would have done down below, because I feel like, I don't know, I was really mad, like really upset. Like, I feel like I could have went like harder, but I was like, whatever. Like, I was just like not even wanting to do anything about it, just like whatever. But I was pissed, oh, for sure. Let me know what you would have done and if you would have been upset like I was. And yeah, let me know if you want to hear more story times about like crazy stuff that's happened in my life, and I will surely deliver. And if you guys like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, Leave a comment down below, like I said. Let me know what you would have done. And subscribe is free. Why not? And share this video anywhere. You can do it on social media, on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and or Twitter, of course. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.